Hi everyone, this is Marty McDermott from Franchise Interviews, and welcome to another edition of Great Quotes in Franchising, where each podcast you get to hear a great quote in franchising. You know, we've been hosting Franchise Interviews now almost years and 300 shows under our belt, and during that time we've had some incredible quotes on the show. Today you're going to get to hear from franchise expert Joel Libava, and Joel has the distinction of being one of two guests in the 6 years we've been hosting the show, of appearing on the show 3 times. So you know how fans we are of Joel. He recently wrote a book called Become a Franchise Owner, which is a must-read in franchising. And today Joel's going to talk about unpeeling the onion and getting to the core, and the importance of franchisees being able to do it their way. So listen to what Joel said. I thought it was quite fascinating.
Franchise pro like yourself on. It's only going to help people who are listening. The more information, the better.
Boy, that's true.
Let me ask you this, Joel. This question we like to ask our guests on the show. What types of characteristics do you think make a successful franchisee?
Well, the obvious one is, and that's why I don't meet everybody that is referred to me or that finds me,
Right.
because I try to find out if they are maybe a little too entrepreneurial.
Right.
Purchase a franchise. For instance, I've had people that have owned previous businesses that have closed them or have sold them and then want to do something else, and they start looking at a franchise.
Right.
And I'm very cautious, and I tell them up front, you've been doing your own thing for 10 years here. Do you really want to work with a 300-page operations manual and sign a franchise agreement and do it their way after you've been doing it your way for so long? So one of the characteristics is someone that is willing to and has followed a system of some type.
Right.
That not someone who's always fought the system, who always has a different, better idea. That is not a good franchisee candidate.
Absolutely.
One does not have to be a robot, but one has to say, look, I have to put my ego aside. This is their idea. The cost of entry is the franchise fee up front, and the continuing cost is royalty income.
Right.
And you know what? And I'm pretty blunt when I do my seminars. Guess what, guys and gals? It wasn't your idea.
Right.
So you get to pay the folks that it's their idea, but maybe they can help you get where you want to go. So I look for people that get it and that I feel are going to follow a system.
That's interesting. And I guess you can tell pretty quickly who has that right attitude and passion.
Within a couple minutes.
Right.
Just on the phone, I can tell.
Right.
So I'm careful who I meet with, because I don't want to meet with people just because they have a nice net worth, just because they say they want to get into business. I like to go deeper than that. I really want to, unpeel that onion, and let's find out if this is the right fit. Some folks will meet anyone. I'm not like that.
Right.
Especially since most of the folks I help are around here. I really have skin in the game. I'm very well known in the Cleveland area. I don't want to try to help people get into business that are going to set themselves up for failure.
Right. Interesting.
It's wrong.
Right.
So I'd rather meet less people that really understand what they're getting into, rather than a volume of people that, may get lucky and be successful. That's not how I do business.
Thanks everyone for listening, and we'll see you again soon with another edition of Great Quotes in Franchising by Franchise Interviews. Take care, everyone.